You, and you.
You better get a VPN.
Let's see if them taxes right when I get done. Yeah. Yeah, you want pop? I'm about to pop through your file. Hey, what's poppin' YouTube? It's your boy KiteZz here. My lovely wife, it's just Alex.
What's up, people?
Hey, today, Pop the Balloon Wednesdays. Also the start of the new season. Golf claps. All right, hey, we're not gonna waste no more time. Hey, don't forget to join the Discord. Flock Talk tomorrow, 5 p.m. PST, 8 p.m. EST. Dang. Big sponsor. Okay. Big sponsor. Big sponsor. We trying to be like you, big sis.
Dress is cute though.
There's a lot of women, huh?
It's cute too. How many women was that?
I don't know.
All right, y'all, before we jump into the video, I do want to say that the sponsor of this video is Fashion Nova. So the dress that I have on today is the True Masterpiece ribbed midi dress. And the color that I have it in is in the hunter green. So just like the title of the dress says, it is ribbed, which is a really, really comfortable material. It's cotton, it's breathable, you can move around, you know. It's a really nice, comfy dress. And it's perfect for this time of the year where it's a little bit cooler and it is like that sweater material, so it's gonna keep you warm while you're still looking really, really cute. It is off the shoulder, so you know you get a little shoulder action going.
BM,
and once again, it's midi. Y'all know I love my midi dresses. It's such a great length, not too long, not too short, just a perfect length.
This information has nothing to do with me because I'm a man.
I understand, but you gonna roll your head off your neck.
I'm just processing.
For me. So go ahead and make sure you guys get this dress. Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. It's your host Arlette and we are here with another episode of Pop the Balloon or Find Love. And today we've got some beautiful single ladies lined up. Make some noise, ladies.
Dang, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 and it's only an hour long. All right. How many matches do you guys think?
They got 3 hoopers over there.
Yeah, she a star WNBA player. But I say 9 matches an hour. I say there's probably gonna be like 3.
Yeah, I was gonna say the same thing.
Like 3, yeah. Okay, let's do it.
All
makes and
All
mouse.
right, so we are going to be bringing out some single men one by one. When he comes around this corner, if you like what you see, you like what you hear, do not pop your balloon. However, if there's anything you're not feeling, you're just really not a fan of, you're just like, oh, the red flags are going off, go ahead and pop your balloon. And then I'll go over to you and see why you ended up popping. Are you guys ready? All right. Well, with that being said, let's go ahead and bring out our first single guy.
Good luck if you're not 6 foot, man.
Hello,
never
welcome
mind.
in. What's your name?
My name is Gerald.
Gerald, how old are you?
I'm 37.
And what do you do?
I'm a licensed financial advisor. I'm also a real estate investor. I'm a landlord, and I'm a YouTuber as well.
Oh,
Hey, shout out.
okay, nice. Now, what are some things you like to do for fun?
Well, I enjoy working out. I enjoy spending time with my children. I have 2 children from my previous marriage.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I think just personal development. I enjoy reading as well.
Okay. And how old are your children?
I have a 13-year-old and an 11-year-old in my previous marriage.
All right. Now, what are some things you look for in a woman?
I think what's primary for me is having a relationship with God. Also, I want a woman who understands emotional intelligence, which is very important, and somebody who comes with some experience. I'm looking for a woman who's able to help me grow as much as I'm able to help her grow as well.
All right. Now, what are some deal breakers?
Well, I would say not wanting to actively grow in your relationship with God. I'm not looking for anybody who's perfect. I'm not perfect at all.
Okay.
And I would say somebody who is not ambitious, not looking to create a legacy.
All right. Yeah. Okay, so, all right, we did get a pop balloon. Let's go on over there, see why she ended up popping.
I ain't got
All
no
right,
ambitions.
let's start with your name and age.
Chanel, 32.
Chanel, what do you do?
I'm a pro makeup artist and a licensed esthetician.
All right.
Okay, shout out to
So why did you end
estheticians.
up popping your balloon?
I just think that the chemistry for me, and also I have a daughter and you already have 2 kids, so I think that kind of was a little bit of a concern for me. So that's why I popped. But you look great.
Thank you, and I think that's okay.
Thank
I
you.
understand. No problems at all.
Thanks.
All right, and now for the
How is the chemistry off when this is the first interaction that you've had?
She's
Like,
not attracted to him.
okay, that's cool. The kid thing didn't make sense to me.
So you don't want a man that has kids? Is that like
You
why
don't-
is that a concern?
Yeah, you don't want somebody that has kids, but you have a kid. And you're concerned that are you concerned that your kids ain't gonna get along with his kid?
Maybe it's the age difference.
Oh, okay. Shout out to
Her
that.
child is probably younger.
Oh, okay.
kids, like you want someone with no kids or
Preferably just one, because I have a daughter, so, and I also want to have more kids. So that's just my preference. So it has nothing to do with anything as far as appearance or the way that you speak. It was just those things.
Thank you. I do want to have more children.
Okay.
I had children at a young age, so
Okay.
I'm looking to recreate what I wasn't as great at doing.
Dang.
What do you mean by that? Like,
Well, I'm comfortable knowing that when I was young, I made mistakes in my previous relationship.
Okay.
I've grown into a better man, and so I'm open. I have a lot to give. I'm a
Okay.
great father at raising my children, and I have a lot to give. So I'm looking to do that again.
okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
so is she someone that's your type?
I think she's a beautiful woman.
Thank you.
Yeah, I would have to probably get to know her a little more, but she is a beautiful woman. I'm attracted to her.
Dang.
Thank you
What's
so
that?
much.
Thank you. All right,
Dang.
we taking another pop back over here. Your name and age.
Farah, 31.
Okay. Farah, what do you do?
I'm a singer model actress.
Right. Now, why did you end up popping your balloon?
I just don't feel the chemistry.
Okay. In like what way? What's
You know, like
Is chemistry about to be the word?
Yeah,
Like,
that's the new 2025 word, chemistry.
oh my
'Cause
gosh.
it was aura, vibe, and like
We es-
butterflies.
We escaped initial attraction and now we
Yes,
got chemistry, boy.
Yep.
Man, let's do it.
We didn't
like
level
that
up.
instant. I'm looking for that instant connection, and I don't
science.
really feel that with us.
okay? But is he someone that if he were to approach you, you would go for it?
Yeah, he's handsome.
Okay.
Thank you.
Wait, so you would, if he was to approach you, you would entertain it, and he's handsome, but you ain't got no chemistry. But you, all right,
Is she someone that's your type?
I'm
Well, I think she's beautiful.
no, if you had something to say, go ahead.
I thought you build chemistry with somebody. I didn't know it was like an automatic
That-
thing.
That's what I said
So it's
about the
just-
first one.
I'm confused.
Like, I thought chemistry was how you guys flow together, right? That's the
Yeah.
whole point of it. So it's like that's why I asked, how are you already having chemistry problems and you haven't interacted with the person? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like maybe do I have the definition of chemistry wrong? Hold on, let me see. A strong, intense emotional connection between two people, often characterized by a feeling of excitement, attraction, or sense of being drawn together, which can manifest in physical attraction, shared interest, deep level of understanding. It's essential, the spark or immediate connection you feel with somebody. So, all right. I don't know, man. I'm tired.
While she may not be my type, I do find her beautiful.
Thanks.
Thank you. Then we did get
Welcome.
another pop back over here. Your name and age.
I'm Erica. I'm 35.
Erica, what do you do?
I'm a registered nurse.
Thank you. And
You're
why'd
in the
you end
wrong
up popping
field,
your
Erica.
The only reason I popped my balloon
You need to be dunking. We need you.
is because you said you wanted to have more kids, and I'm just done in the baby making department. My oldest is almost 17, and then my baby is almost 13. So I want a man that I can travel with and build a life with, but I'm not necessarily looking to have more children.
I think that's very understandable. I just happen to have so much to give, and I raise my children.
Right.
And I want to give a lot to children because I believe we have a responsibility to raise good children to have an impact on the world.
And I completely respect that. I think that's beautiful as a black man for you to say that, and I appreciate you saying that. So,
Thank you very
yeah.
much. Thank you. Best of luck in your search.
Thank you. You too.
All right,
So
now is
respectful.
Erica someone that's your type?
Erica is beautiful. Definitely very beautiful. I think she's a very beautiful woman. I find her attractive. As far as my type, I'm not sure, but I do find her very attractive.
Thank you.
I think over time, we're getting to know Erica. She might become more of my type.
Okay.
If you can compromise on them kids, I don't know. I don't know, but I mean, you're a handsome guy. You're very well put together. You're
Thank
very
you.
well spoken. Like
Thank
I
you.
said, I appreciate what you said about having children and having more to give, and I think that's a beautiful thing. And I will say it again, as a Black man, to want to be involved in your children's lives, I think that's amazing. So
Thank you so much. You know, it's interesting. It's interesting.
What the? Hey, I just want to tell you, good job. And as a Black man, I think that's very good that you are, you're doing things. You want to be active in your children's life. I ain't rocking with that. Pop. It's like, what?
Interesting that you said that. With having two children, which are grown now, it can be somewhat of a space where I may want to consider not having children, but it's just on my heart. My heart desires to give more. Watching myself raise my children, some of the things I didn't do right, I want to redo.
I understand.
So
Right.
that's really what it
That's
is.
All right, let's go down over here.
Dang.
Your name and age.
Dang.
My name is Letitia, and I'm 30.
And Letitia, what do you do?
I am a crypto investor.
So why'd you end up popping your balloon?
He's handsome, well dressed. It's just
Thank you.
I'm not attracted to the face. I'm sorry.
What?
Thank you. No need to apologize.
Sorry.
Thank you.
All right. And now, is she someone that you would approach? She your type?
I think she's beautiful.
Thank you.
She may not be my type, but she is beautiful.
Thank you.
You're
This
welcome.
lineup is brutal.
Let's go on over here. Name and age.
Nadira, and I'm 34.
Nadira, what do you do?
I'm a client research analyst for a well-known health insurance company,
If it's Primerica, man.
I hope
a
it's not,
content creator, and also a certified personal trainer.
And why did you end up popping your
CEO
balloon?
got wiped out.
Honestly, I think it was, you seemed a little unsure with the follow-up with saying that, like, you wanted children. I thought I heard you say you could possibly be in a space where maybe you wouldn't want more, and I definitely want more children, so.
I think you.
Oh my gosh.
That's why listening is.
And why, rather than popping, why are we not asking questions before? Like, he's saying that he feels in his heart he wants more children, but she has kids already. He has kids already. If it came down to it, he's willing to compromise if his partner that he really feels like that connection doesn't want kids, but in his heart he wants kids. It's like, bro, come on now.
Space where maybe you wouldn't want more, and I definitely want more children, so.
I think you misunderstood me. And what I meant is sometimes with having grown children, like my children are 13 and 11, there's a probability that I consider the aspect that my life is free without children. However, I have a lot to give, and that urge is on my heart.
Okay.
So it puts me in a difficult space, but it's clear that I want more children.
Okay, understandable.
Thank you.
Okay.
You good?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Now, is she someone that's your type?
I think she's very beautiful. However, she is not my type.
Okay. So what makes her not really your type?
Well, I don't find her as attractive as I would other women.
Okay. Cool. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Your name and age.
Kalia, 28.
And Kalia, what do you do?
I'm a braider and loctician.
Yeah, she was. on
And
the
why
last
did you end up
episode.
popping your balloon?
I think everything you have going on is great. I'm open to more kids as well. I'm a mom of a 4-year-old. But I think it's the age where we might be in like two different places in life maybe. Like, and so that would affect bonding and like things we have in common and things that we enjoy, things of that nature.
Okay.
That's understandable. I think those are things you can learn over time.
Right.
While I do respect how you feel, I totally understand. Yeah.
Bro, am I the only one? I feel like
I've
maybe
seen this episode before.
yeah. I'm like because it's like I'm like ain't no way these are the same like issues that we were having like 30, 20 episodes ago. Like it's like why are all these like reasonings? They sound like reasonings that people would give for people that haven't had a successful relationship in like their entire life. Like the reasonings for this is just kind of like I don't know. Maybe I'm bugging out. I don't know.
No, she's someone that's your type. Different answer. Don't say the same thing.
I do think she's beautiful, and yes, she is.
Thank you, Khalid. All right, let's have your name and age.
My name is Sherelle, and I'm 30 years old.
Sherelle, what do you do?
A licensed insurance agent and a Christian content creator.
Shout out to you.
And why did you end up popping your balloon?
He's dressed really nice. I think when he mentioned about not really sure about having more children, that kind of threw me off a little bit because I do have a son and I would like to have more children. So
he didn't say that, and he already corrected this. But after he corrected this, you didn't decide to get your balloon back because she misunderstood. Boy.
That threw me off a little bit because I do have a son and I would like to have more children. So, yeah.
Okay. I know you clarified a little bit what you said there.
I don't want to be repetitive, but I do respect your opinion. I do want to have children. That's something I'm decided on. However, like I said before, with the fact that I have children that I have raised at a grown age, there is the urge to want to consider not having children. But again, I have a lot to give, and I love raising children, which is why I have a beautiful relationship with my children. So, yeah. Okay. But thank you.
Now, is she someone that's your type?
I think she's beautiful. I don't think she is my type, no.
Okay. And why not?
Well, I think she's a little skinny for me. Yes.
Thank you. All right, let's head on back. So we do have two ladies with their balloons still left unpopped. Go ahead and ask these two ladies a question to see who's more of your type.
Okay. So in the most difficult times in your life, what do you typically resort to? Or anything for that matter.
Okay, let's start over here. Let's have your name and age first.
My name is Alexandria. I am 30.
The female species needs to be like studied, because why do y'all Harlem Shake everything?
It's just a
like what is that?
It's just excitement.
No, y'all Harlem Shake when y'all happy. Y'all Harlem Shake when y'all sad. Y'all Harlem Shake when it's cold. Y'all Harlem Shake when y'all waiting for your waitress. Like it's like, what is that? What's up with the Harlem Shake?
36.
We done seen so many episodes where everybody does the Harlem Shake, regardless of what anything is happening.
First off, it's not a Harlem Shake. It's a shimmy. It's a shimmy.
All right.
And if that's what we want to do, by all means, we gonna do it.
So you just chose to just completely, you did everything.
It's a form of expression. That's why we do it.
So we just making excuses, but we ain't got no art.
And Alexandria, what do you do?
I am a licensed hairstylist. I'm also a fitness influencer. And
I asked you to explain A to B, and you said you gave me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Leo.
I don't comprehend.
And if you want to go ahead and just answer his question.
Definitely God. Like I was raised.
You piss me off, man. Stop trolling me.
Raised in the church. I always run to God, no matter what's going on. That's why I wear this cross. And I keep a cross in my car just in case I forget to put this one on.
Beautiful. Thank you.
Thank you.
Let's go on over here. All right, let's start with your name and age.
Millie, I am 33.
Millie Rock.
Millie, what do you do?
I'm a chef.
Oh, yes, sir. On every block.
Okay, and if you want to go ahead and just answer his question.
I'm a God-fearing woman, so God is everything to me, and I talk to him on a daily, so I'm running to him before I do anything.
Hey.
And then while we're here, before we walk back, do you have any questions for him?
Yo, do earrings hurt?
I don't.
No
I don't.
question?
It don't hurt.
I don't. I just got a brain freeze. So.
All right, we're gonna go back that way. If you got one,
that's a compliment.
Yeah. Okay, we'll come back. Do you have any questions for him over here?
Absolutely. So when you said mistakes in the past, what type of mistakes?
Well, I was young when I started having children at 20, 21, and then I got married later on. But the mistakes were that I was not very faithful. And those are things that I've grown into a better man, and I'm accountable in my actions. I've learned to be a better person. I've built a closer relationship with God, and he's helped me through my commitment and being committed to a woman.
Okay. Mm-hmm. So how did you go about that? Was it therapy? Was it just getting closer to God? Like
He just said, oh my gosh. Bro, is people not listening?
I don't comprehend.
He just said I developed a relationship with God.
Like what, held you accountable?
Well, I not only did I built my relationship with God and took some time off to really examine areas of my life that I needed to improve. Because when you have children, you start to get a reflection of yourself, and there's a kind of a responsibility to want to exemplify the best example for your children. So that really helped me continue to want to be accountable and grow. In addition to that, I've had relationships where I've been able to practicalize what I've exhibited in my life and learn to become better at. So by being in a relationship and being committed showed me that I had the ability to be in a relationship and not have to look outside to another woman.
Okay, I had to ask because I don't play, just so you know, with nobody.
I know that's right.
Nobody.
Good. No
I
other
don't
question?
play either.
You good over there? You got a question? Okay, let's head on over there. All right, go for it.
What state do you live in?
I live in Atlanta,
Okay.
Atlanta, Georgia.
Georgia.
So, do you do long distance relationships, or like how would you feel about long distance?
I'm very open to long distance relationships. I believe things have to develop and grow over time. Now, ultimately, I would like to have my significant other with me and I with her. So, but I am open to cultivating a relationship that transitions into that.
Okay. And are you willing to are you stuck in Atlanta, or are you willing to relocate?
Well, that's a great question, in fact. Because my children are in Atlanta, there's a probability I could be stuck. However, my ex-wife is very communicative and we work together very well. So there's also a probability if I were to have a very serious relationship that she would be open to that. Because again, I'm looking to establish a family. So,
Okay.
if that answers your
Where
question.
are you located?
I'm in Arizona. Yes.
All right,
Okay.
thank you. Let's head on back.
It's very mature, man.
If I could add a little more, she would be open because she knows my importance in my children's life.
Okay. All right. So I'm now going to hand you a pick. Okay. I'll have you hang on to that. And it is time to pop a balloon. Out of these two ladies, who's more your match, whatever maybe?
I feel like she's about to pop. I feel like she's considering, but she don't really like. I don't know.
You go ahead and pop the other one's balloon.
I have to apologize. I'm sorry.
Baby.
Yeah, you heard that too?
Thought it was a rooster or a baby.
All right. So Millie, why did you have your balloon unpopped?
I feel like he's well put. He's I like the way he communicate.
Yeah, somebody back
He's
there
very
screaming.
Is that
handsome.
Nyla?
I love men.
Oh, is that the name of that baby?
Yes.
Aw, shout out to
Eyelashes. You got
BM's
some
baby.
gorgeous eyelashes. I'm big on oral hygiene. I love white teeth. You gorgeous.
Thank you so much.
That's why I had it on.
Okay. All right. So why did you end up popping her balloon?
I think she's a wonderful person. I don't think she's my type, unfortunately. But she is a great person, and thank you so much for the great compliments. I appreciate it.
No problem.
Thank you. All right, let's head on back. And then, so we did get to hear where she's from. Where are you?
Originally, D.C., Maryland, Virginia.
Okay. And you live there now?
I live in Houston.
I am originally Liberian, West Africa. I was born and raised in Liberia. I came to America when I was 18.
Hey, shout out to Liberia, man. Hey, y'all stand up. This is a great representative of y'all. He cooking right now.
Now I'm 37 now, so I've been here. Do the math. Yeah. Yes.
All right. And is she someone that's your type?
Yes, she is.
All right, well then let me have you come on up here. I'll have you scoot that way. Okay, so you guys got to hear a bit about each other. Do you have one final question? If you don't, that's okay.
I'm trying to think because I asked the most important questions, like, what was your go-to for healing? Because that's most important. I want to make sure you got them demons out your system, okay? Because I already warned you, but no, I wouldn't say I have any other questions for that.
That's
no.
fine.
And I did get the demons out of my system because
Okay.
I've been through enough struggles.
Okay, because I fight. Okay.
Hey, hold on, shawty. The battle's not yours.
Fight with prayer.
It's the Lord's
Fight
battle.
with prayer.
Hold on, man.
That's what she meant.
I
She
gotta make
fights
sure
with prayer.
because when people be talking this God talk, we gotta make sure that they really godly. Because otherwise, it's just idle chatter. You feel me? We don't want people to be idle chatting. Dang, when did she talk? Right here. Dang, I didn't scroll off it.
Age first.
My name is Alexandria. I am 36.
And Alexander.
Don't worry, I got wifey vision with me. So if there's something I'm not supposed to see, wifey will smack me upside the head. I'm good.
Nobody finna do all that.
Bro, how did you spell that? What the? The many-faced goddess. Does it get worse? Does it get worse?
Yes. Yes.
Tell me when we reach peak worse.
You already there, brother. You already been there. I didn't see. Oh. Let me do you a favor.
Oh, no.
History.
Clean that out, man.
How you get to your
Hold
history?
on, man. You gotta go to the search, man. Hold on. Okay, you gotta go to home and then go to search.
Mm-hmm.
Click that and then click the X.
That's crazy work.
Well.
As soon as you turned your head, it was all bad. I mean, like she's clearly into fitness and into her body and her physique, which is cool.
But the modesty got thrown out the window.
It was never in the window. It was never in there.
So,
that's her thing.
Hey, we not judging.
That's her thing,
But I'm hearing a lot of God talk. You feel me? But it's like when we got to hear the God talk, we got to make sure that you can't practice one portion and then be like, you feel me?
Yeah.
But hey, do your thing, shawty.
Everybody goes through their journey in different ways. Like,
yeah.
Do
your thing, shawty.
That might
I'm
not
not
even
fighting
be a
at
thing
all.
for her in the next couple of
However,
years or something.
I will always enough struggle.
That's fine.
And I did get the demons out of my system because I've been through enough struggles.
Shut up.
Okay, because I'm fighting.
I'm not fighting. I will always stay emotionally controlled. I'm not fighting at all. However, it's okay for you to be feisty. I'm very understanding. I'm able to communicate very well. So if there's something that's bothering you, I would like to get to the root of it, so to see how best I can be able to communicate where I'm at, so we can get to a resolution.
Oh, I'm gonna let you know.
Yeah. Okay. There you go. So.
Well, then I'm gonna ask my final question. Then, is it a yes for you for him?
Yes.
And is it a yes for you for her?
It's a yes.
We got a match. I'll take the mic, and you guys can go on up. Make some noise for them, ladies. Hang on to it, girl. Hang on to it.
my question is, do fitness, whenever I see people that have, unfortunately, whenever I see women that have fitness in their thing, is fitness clothes really that suggestive? Like, is all of the fitness?
It's like, yes.
Right.
Anytime you purchase fitness clothing for women, it's purposely short. It's purposely super tight. It's purposely unless you're going to Walmart and you're getting baggy sweats and stuff like that. Like when you're with her body type, they're not wearing loose fit clothing. Like they don't have to, but they choose to wear tight fit clothing so you can see all the improvements and adjustments that's made to their body. And
the reason why I'm asking that is I feel like fitness, when you see women that have the fitness title, and unfortunately I'm saying women because for the guys it's the most you're gonna see the guys doing is shirtless stuff, right?
Or what's some things they're not Speedos, but
underwear modeling, whatever. Yeah. Okay.
For bodybuilders. And
yeah. No, which is understandable. So, but I'm saying this for the women's clothing. This is more towards women's clothing marketing versus the women themselves. Because if you're fitness, you're supposed to show off the body, right? That's fine. But I'm saying all of the fitness gear is starting to become so over sexualized that fitness has no distinction from somebody who's a club bottle girl or something like that, because the outfits are starting to look the same, word for word, bar for bar. So how do we at what point is there an actual distinguishable difference?
There is no difference. It's just they have different names. So like a one-piece bodycon set, they can either label it as a one-piece bodycon set club wear, or it could be the same body set, but it'll say athletic wear. It's the same body set. They just changed the name. That's all that it is. It's greedy marketing.
Yeah, I just want my fitness people, like, there's gotta, like, somebody create a fitness brand where the clothing is more modest. I feel like we're too sexualized.
But it's some
bodyguard.
No, it's like it's called like Body Lotics or something like that. Like she makes like fitness leggings or like fitness skirts that have like long leggings underneath. She even has stuff like for women that wear the head wraps and stuff. Like there's modest fitness clothing. People just don't choose to wear them.
Hey, we get back in the gym. Send us some clothing, y'all. Maybe we got to do it.
All right, let's bring out our next single guy. Hello, welcome in.
Hey, they got the tall brothers in here.
My name is Ferris. I go by TJ.
TJ, okay.
Hey, I saw you on one of them crime shows I was watching. You was like a mob boss or something like that. I'm gonna remember.
I thought you were about to say something else.
It could have been Snowfall, but nah.
Hey, what do you do?
I'm a upholsterer and a fitness coach.
All right, and TJ, how old are you?
I'm 36.
Oh, this is a great chance to see what we're just. Yeah, compare it, right? Hold on. I'm not gonna show y'all the shorties because Alex already said like it was walling, so I'm not gonna do that one. But
I feel like if you're doing bodybuilding, to some degree, like they'll do bodybuilding modeling in bathing suits and swimsuits and stuff like that, and it's expected to be small because they're judging over your overall physique.
But do you see the difference between men's fitness?
Yeah, he just got on regular tank top.
That's what I'm saying. Like, do you see the difference between like how men fitness pages look versus how women fitness pages look?
And sometimes it depends on I guess the guy, because there's some what's it called?
Well, we can go to Todd. Let's look at Todd. This is somebody we actually know.
Todd.
Yeah, we gonna look at somebody we actually know. Watch this. I know we talking a lot on this, but it's a conversation. Let's look at my boy Omar. Like, shout out to Omar Todd. This is somebody I actually know. Do you see the difference between?
Yeah.
I feel like that's something we should really like talk about. Like the difference between men fitness pages and women fitness pages. Men fitness pages, I can look in public and it's perfectly fine. Mm-hmm. Women fitness pages, I feel like if you open up a woman's fitness page, people gonna think you like on freaky timing. Like, and that's bad.
What do you do?
Women are women.
I'm a upholsterer and a fitness coach.
All right, and TJ, how old are you?
I'm 36 years old.
36, okay. Now, what are some things you like to do for fun?
I like to spend time with family, go to the gym, take care of my daughter. But yeah.
Okay, and how old is your daughter?
She's 15.
15, okay.
No, that's
teenager. Now, what are some things you look for in a woman?
I'm looking for a woman who's, God-fearing. She is into her health, take care of herself. Mm-hmm. And yeah, it's basic. Yeah.
Okay. Oh. Now, what are some deal breakers?
Deal breakers: not taking care of yourself, not God fearing, know where you're going in life. So, yeah.
Okay. All right. So we have not got any pop balloons yet. So let me hand you a pick. I'll have you hang on to that. And I'm gonna have you start off by popping 2 balloons. So whoever's not really your type, whatever it may be, go ahead and pop those 2 balloons.
Yeah, that's
saw that
predictable.
coming. My other girl.
Okay, and then one more. Okay, let's start right over here. Your name and age?
Letitia, and I'm 30.
Okay, Letitia, why did you have your balloon unpopped?
He's fine.
I guess that just took everything, huh?
Yeah.
So, why did you end up popping her balloon?
Well, just felt more attracted to the other. That's all.
Okay. Yeah. Cool. Thank you. And then you popped one more down here. Your name and age?
Millie, and I'm 33.
Okay. And Millie, why was your balloon unpopped?
I feel like he's fine. He's good looking. So.
Got it. And now why'd you end up popping hers?
Same thing. Just interested in others.
That's fine.
All right, cool. Thank you. Mm-hmm. All right, let's head on back. All right, so we've got 6 ladies remaining. Go ahead and ask them a question just to help you narrow it down, see who's more of your type.
Yeah. So, what does faith look like in your life, and how do in your relationships?
Okay. What does faith look like in your life and your relationships? Both? Okay. Let's start with your name and age first.
I'm Erica. I'm 35. Faith, what do you mean? Like, you mean like with God?
Yes.
Like your faith with God?
Is there faith in other things?
Yes, there can be. In idols. Yes, there can be.
I'm spiritual. I have a very good relationship with God, but I am not religious. I do believe in prayer. I believe in having your family around. You said in your relationships. I have a very close-knit family. We all believe in prayer. We pray over each other. But I'm not religious. I know sometimes that can get kind of crossed. But yeah, I mean, I think I have a very strong faith. I'm God-fearing. I believe in God. He's worked in my life and my family's life. So yeah, I think that answers your question. I hope so.
Thank you. Let's go over here. Your name and age.
Farah, 31.
And Farah, if you can just go ahead and answer his question.
Okay, so faith looks like, to me, I was brought up as Christian. Not so much, I still believe in God, but I'm not really attached to a religion as well. But I do pray every day. My son prays, and we try to keep God a priority in our life.
Let's go on over here. Your name and age.
Chanel, 32.
Chanel, if you can go ahead and answer his question.
Can you repeat the question just one more time?
Yeah. So, what does faith look like to you, and how does it apply to relationships?
So faith to me looks like, number one, trust and believing, not only in your partner, but also within God, because I do feel like with God, you are able to overcome a lot of things that you wouldn't normally think as a human being you could. So I think those two are most important, and also walking that path with your partner, just having a partner that is on the same page as you when it comes to faith and believing and trusting in God. I am Christian, by the way. Yeah.
I got a question for people who are spiritual, who don't have any religious attachment. Just this is a general question, so anybody can answer this. So what are the things that you do to gain more knowledge of how God functions? What are you reading, or what are you studying, or are there circles that you guys are conversing with? Because as a Christian, we know that iron sharpens iron. So if I want to know more of the word and I want to study and get more of an understanding, one, I have the text to go off of, and then I'm just fellowship with my fellow believers, and we try the word by the word, and we communicate it and have that connection, right? But when people say they're spiritual and they're not attached to anything, where are you getting the wisdom from? In all seriousness,
I feel like sometimes when people say
you can't answer this because you're not you're Christian. Yeah, I'm not to be rude. I don't want Christian. Yeah, I want this question answered by somebody who's because it's general curiosity. But now you can. Yeah, what were you supposed to say?
Yeah, I was gonna say, because from what I learned with some family members that they claim God, but they don't claim the religion itself as in Christianity. Sometimes it's them not wanting to follow the doctrine that comes with it, if that makes sense. So, which it doesn't make sense, but then it's just that that's their interpretation of it.
I don't
how you have
I think I get what you're saying. They don't want the rules, regulations, and stuff like that.
Yes.
But that's kind of I understand that one. That's not really my question. My question's more of what sources are they gathering knowledge from? That's what I'm asking.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay, but no, thank you for that. I appreciate, and I hope I didn't come off rude or anything. Yeah, my fault. I just genuinely want to know.
All right, your name and age.
Nadira, 34.
And Nadir, if you can just go ahead and answer his question.
Yeah. I think that faith is really driven with consistency and discipline. I think you can apply it with your faith as far as your belief in God, obviously, but also within your relationship, being consistent with your partner, showing up in, different ways for them, but also being disciplined enough to not be distracted by outside sources, outside stimulation sometimes or distractions. And I think if you apply that to your faith, it works full circle. Okay. Yeah.
Your name and age and the answer to his question.
Kalia, 28. Faith in like my everyday life, I feel like looks like trusting in the process, trusting and believing in whoever you're dealing with, whatever type of relationship it is. Trusting in God that, is God's plan. Do what you're supposed to do. Have faith that, everything is going to work out the way that it needs to.
And your name and age and the answer to his question.
My name is Gerald, and I'm 30 years old. Faith to me is believing in the unseen, so really trusting God. I'm Christian, so my relationship with God, I feel like I have an intimate relationship with God on a daily. So as far as like in relationship, I think it's important to be equally yoked with the person that you're with. So yeah, just pretty much having your purpose align with one another.
I think the reason why I asked that is because as I listened to everybody's response to this question, even the Christian and the Christian, there's no like philosophical like rooting in what their interpretation is. It's all very like loose feeling type of responses. Like my faith in God is just, how I feel on my journey, or it's like, okay, but like, where is the wisdom or like the deep understanding of what God, you get what I'm saying? Like, what is this thing that you're basing this on? What is it grounded in? Like, where's the foundation of it? I guess that's what I'm asking. Where's the foundation?
The foundation for them was trusting in God.
Okay, so how do you know what trusting in God is?
Okay, I see what you're saying.
Right, and I'm sure you can answer.
But like,
who taught you trusting in God? You get what I'm saying? Like, you get them? Because for me to gain knowledge, I have to have a source of knowledge, right? And for me to be taught something, there has to be somebody who teaches, right? Mm-hmm. But everybody has their own interpretation, and everybody is serving the same God. But why is everybody serving the same God, but we all don't have a same? Like, I'm going in a rabbit hole.
Yeah, because people's interpretations of it is that's just what it is. Everybody's interpretation is going to be different based on where they're at in their faith and like how they were taught.
Mm-hmm.
So even if me and you answer it, I guarantee you it'll be two different interpretations of it.
Right. But at least if you answer it,
mm-hmm.
you will have a foundation or structure or core that your answer comes from, right? Whether you use scripture, whether you use something that somebody taught you, right?
Yeah.
But you can name where that comes from.
Yeah, mine will probably come from mostly scripture and mostly experience and then scripture.
Right.
Because I'd had to go through a lot of things to understand how to trust God, and then the scripture tied it all together for me because I didn't know those things that I was going through were happening because I didn't put my trust into him enough. So when I learned how to actually trust God through the Bible and not, not to cease after things of my own like desires and from my heart and let God take reign over it.
Right.
And let him like give myself the reassurance, like I have to trust God in this process. Me trying to put my hands into everything, it's preventing him from doing the work that I need him to do in my life.
Right. And that's why I didn't want you to answer it because your answer, I basically already know that answer because that's a similar answer.
Okay.
And that's why I was asking for the people who don't practice
mm-hmm.
faith in the way we practice it, right? Because we're not even like super religious people. Mm-hmm. We're believers of Christ.
And
that's
we're not perfect either.
Right. And so I'm asking for the people who claim spiritual.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I'm asking, because what is your core foundation of what you believe? That's what I'm asking. But thank you for answering that though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I know we went on a tangent, but you know what? It's always time to talk about God.
All right, let's head on
That was a great
back.
answer. Good
So
job.
we heard 6 great answers, but I am now going to have you pop 2 balloons.
2 balloons.
2 balloons, whenever you're ready. Okay, and then one more. Okay, let's start over here. All right, so why did you have your balloon unpopped?
I wanted to hear him out. I wanted to definitely, if possible, ask some questions as well. So, yeah.
Okay. Is he someone that's your type?
I would say yes.
Okay, got it. And why'd you end up popping her balloon?
I respected your answer. I just wanted a little bit more of a preference in your life when it comes to.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can respect that. I didn't give that. So, yeah. Definitely pray daily. My son prays as well. I definitely don't let my feet touch the ground without making a prayer. So, yeah. I should have said that, but.
All right, thank you. Then you popped one more over here. So why did you have your balloon unpopped?
I was just hearing him out and seeing, where it went.
Okay. But he's someone that's your type, though?
He's handsome.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it. And why'd you end up popping her balloon?
Same thing. That's still like, there's still work to when it comes to your belief, your faith.
Okay.
I'm trying to find someone who's
all in.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay, we've got 4 ladies left. Go ahead and ask them another question.
So how do you apply selflessness in a relationship?
Okay, so how do you apply selflessness to a relationship?
Yes.
Okay, let's start down there and come back up.
Yeah.
Okay, let's start here.
So far, I applaud the 2 dudes that have came out so far. They have been pretty.
Very fruitful questions, very, intentional questions, make you think. So, yeah.
So for me, I do put for one, it's God first, but I do analyze a lot. So like in relationship, I'm always looking for like what's going on with my partner, how I can make their day better or encourage them or whatever that might look like. So yeah, really just analyzing my partner and seeing how I can support them, make their day better.
Okay. All right. Let's hear from you over here.
Can you say the question again?
Yes. So how do you practice selflessness in a relationship?
I would say that has a lot of, like it entails a lot of understanding, patience, communication with whoever you're dealing with, your partner. Yeah, I kind of went blank a little bit.
That was good though.
But yeah, in a nutshell.
All right.
I feel like the guys have came on here and the questions and like their views on things have been very like well thought about or well understood. And I feel like these women, no offense to them, right? I feel like the women were not prepared for this level of like conversation.
The men are not asking basic, generic, repetitive pop the balloon questions that you would normally see throughout the episodes that like
these are food for thought questions.
A lot of people would know the answers from like by the back of their hands, even though they're not their own answers. It's just from the episodes.
Just my opinion though.
And then over here.
My age?
You can, but just to answer this question.
Okay. So I apply selflessness by just basking in my, I would say, feminine energy. Just kind of allowing like a masculine man to kind of take the lead, and just knowing that I'm here for support and we kind of like level each other out in a way. And of course, like communicating, just kind of like the essential things that kind of go into a relationship. Yeah, I would just wrap it up and say that. Yeah.
And then over here, if you want to go ahead and answer his question.
I think that it's important to be available for your partner even when it's inconvenient. Okay. I think that that's the root of selflessness. Showing up for each other is important. And understanding, just being supportive, and through everything. Like, that's my answer.
That's great.
All right, so it is time to pop some balloons. I'm going to have you just pop one this time.
One balloon?
Yes, one balloon.
You knew exactly who this popping. Bow!
All right. So why was your balloon unpopped?
He's handsome. You seem like you have a good energy about you. Yeah.
Aura!
So why'd you end up popping her balloon?
Her answer.
Okay.
It's okay if you don't understand, but I was looking for more specific about it. So
Yeah, definitely understand. I had like a little brain fart or something.
I don't even think that it was you having a brain fart. I think that we're in the territory now. We're dealing with men, like men.
You have to be as detailed as possible.
Yeah, we're not dealing with dudes. We're dealing with men who actually have a foundation or structure mentally. Versus, because these questions are not common questions. These are really serious, thought-provoking questions. And so I don't think it's a flaw on you, because maybe the dudes that have been circulating haven't been asking these questions.
Yeah, but I also feel like I think her nerves got the best of her, and like when you hear the question, because it's not a regular question, it's like, oh shoot, how am I supposed to answer that? But really
she knows the answer.
Yeah, you know the answer. Like, really analyze yourself as an individual. What do you do that is selfless in relationships? You have to be as descriptive and detailed as possible with questions like this, because being very vague, it doesn't give them anything to grab towards. Like,
yeah. So I don't think it's a flaw towards you.
Yeah. Answer was still pretty good.
Yeah, no.
All righty. We've got 3 ladies left. Go ahead and ask them another question.
Yeah. So what is something that you enjoy doing? That's not just traveling.
Yeah,
right.
please.
I'm glad you threw that in there, because everybody, I like to travel. All right.
She's so sick.
She's so tired of y'all.
She's so sick of that. I like to travel.
Let's hear from you.
This is gonna sound weird, but I like to organize.
Ooh, girl, me too.
So I have fun cleaning my house. I like to garden. I know it probably doesn't look like it, but I'm really earthy. Like, I'll be outside barefoot in a minute. I like to be under the moon. I like astrology. I like poetry. I'm very into philosophy. So yeah, a few other things other than traveling, but traveling is one. I do have some stamps, but yeah, I think that's that. Yeah.
Thank you.
I don't think he jacked with that astrology thing. 'Cause as soon as she said it, he kind of like, hold on, let's go back.
I like poetry, the moon. I like astrology. I like poetry. I'm very into philosophy.
He didn't nod to that one.
So yeah, a few other things other than traveling, but traveling is one.
Sorry.
I do have some stamps, but yeah, I think that's that. Yeah.
Thank you. Okay, let's hear from me over here.
Yeah, so I would say that I do like to, so I'm an esthetician. I'm a licensed esthetician, so skincare is like my thing. So I'm always interested and anxious to know like about the skin, because people's skin is just so different depending on what you eat and the weather and just things of that nature. I also like doing a lot of DIYs, just creating things like canvases, painting, and putting them up like at my house and everything like that. So I find a lot of joy within that. I also, show my daughter a little DIYs, and we kind of like work on that together. So I find it to just be like very peaceful. Also drawing. So I was once going to be a tattoo artist, but I decided not to. But drawing is something that I am also passionate about and just kind of love to do as a craft.
Okay. Why does that word sound like it has
And
an
then
element
over here.
when people say it?
Drawing?
Yeah.
Because the way she did put an L in it.
Oh, she did?
She put drawing.
Oh, okay.
But I don't think she did it on purpose. But drawing.
Yeah, I've heard people pronounce it that way. That's why I'm like.
I think it's because sometimes people are talking so fast, like drawing.
Oh. Okay.
Like, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah. English is dumb.
I would say I'm more of a homebody, so I do enjoy being home a lot.
Shout out to homebodies.
I enjoy writing. Also, like working out, that's also something I enjoy doing.
Games.
I do serve my church a lot, so I am kind of out and about doing things around the community.
Shout out to the church.
But other than that, yeah, just spending time with friends and family.
Okay. Let's head on back. So it is time to pop a balloon. Whenever you're ready, go ahead and pop that one.
Okay. One balloon?
It won. Uh-huh.
You already knew.
All right. So why was your balloon unpopped?
He's dressed really nice. Yeah. And I really enjoyed his questions and everything like that. So yeah.
Nice. And why did you end up popping her balloon?
I just like the other lady's answers more. That's all. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I think he's gonna go with the woman in the middle.
Was it that the answers were better, or is it that you're just more attracted?
He's more attracted to the other two.
Because I'm gonna leave it at that. I just feel like that was what he said. I don't think that was really the case because they all gave good answers. But you doing all this faith talk, that answer was more faith based than all of these. So I don't know about that.
All right. So for our two ladies left, any questions for our guy here? You have one? Okay, let's go here.
I think he know who he wants though.
I think he's gonna pick her.
I just want to ask, why do you feel like you're ready for a relationship now, like at this moment?
Good question.
Because I've done the work when it comes to my faith, raising my daughter. So now I'm to the point where she's older, she's more independent, and I can really focus on giving someone that correct energy. So,
Do you want more kids?
I'm indecisive. It just depends on the understanding between the two. So it's either yes or no. So, yeah.
And it can go both ways, meaning pertaining to what, lifestyle, money, like you kind of like
With partner. Yeah. If she wants more kids, then if she's special, yes.
Okay. And how often do you work out?
At least 5 days a week.
Okay.
So.
Hey, shout out to the consistency.
Cool.
Okay. Any questions here?
Yeah, I do have a question. Do you feel like you're looking for a wife, or do you feel like you're ready to be a husband?
What? Girl.
Look at Arlette face. Look at Arlette face.
Girl.
Huh?
Explain.
Huh?
Explain.
Huh?
Those of y'all that can say explain in a different language, put it down in the comments. Say explain. Explain. YouTube is advanced. They can translate now.
Do you feel like you're ready to be a chef, or do you just feel like, cooking pasta is going to be the thing that you do?
Well, it depends on the kind of pasta.
I guess. Spaghetti. I guess. Spaghetti.
I got the tea over here.
You're looking for a wife, or do you feel like you're ready to be a husband?
What?
Oh, okay. Well, I would say I'm looking for a wife, spiritually.
Okay.
Yes.
I guess I just mean, like, in the sense, like, if you're ready to be a husband, that means you're ready to be of service to somebody and not just looking for somebody to be in a service to you.
Okay.
So that's kind of what I mean.
get it.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're good. Any other questions?
No, that was it.
You're good? Okay. Oh, we got another one here. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so this is gonna be just a scenario. So just say like, what is your day to day? Like say like I was off work and you're at home. What are you doing during the day when I'm not there?
Besides going to the gym?
Well, yeah, besides going to the gym.
Well, lately it's been organizing. I have things with my daughter. She keeps me busy as well. So that's pretty much all I do.
Are you a homebody, or you like to go out? Are you adventurous?
Definitely a homebody.
Okay.
You better not pop some in. Dang, what are you doing? What are you?
Hold on. Let's hear the answer. Hold on.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm just a little bit more adventurous, so I like to kind of like explore the world and do things. So that's kind of like what I was looking for in my partner. So it's not like going out as far as like clubbing or lounges, but like hot air balloons, hiking, like.
How often are you hot air ballooning?
And you can introduce those things to him.
Let's talk about it. How often do you see people in hot air balloons? I have yet to see a person who works a 9 to 5 in a hot air balloon every week. Like,
my head is a hot air balloon.
You know
I be
what?
out of this world.
You know what?
I be up in the sky.
Let's see something. 36 minutes. Hold on, y'all. We just doing a lot of these because it's just like a lot of people are saying a lot. I need to see that what you saying is what you doing every day. I'm going to keep going until I see any form of hiking.
That's crazy.
We're going to keep going until I see any form of hiking. Any form of hiking. I see the kids. Any form of hiking. I see a bike, but that don't mean you hiked. Well, we have got to the end of the page. I haven't seen a single bit of hiking yet. So what are we talking about?
Let her be.
Nah, bro, I'm tired. I ain't seen a hot air balloon or anything. You freak talking about crap you don't even do.
You should have just asked him. Do you want that balloon back?
I don't go to the club. It's what I'm.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't mean that. I should have probably referenced some examples before, but yeah, I'll take that balloon.
Okay. Let's get that balloon back, please.
I would pop just because.
Uh-oh. Thank you, ladies. Okay. All right. I'm going to now switch it on over to you. We're going to let you pop now. Okay? Whenever you're ready, go ahead and pop. Oh. Okay.
I knew he was
so
gonna
why
go
was your
with her,
balloon
though, 'cause
unpopped?
He's very handsome, soft-spoken, attractive. I like that you're involved in your daughter's life. Yeah.
Okay. Why'd you end up popping hers?
I just prefer less preference when it comes to tattoos. That's all.
Oh, that's fine. Well, that's fine. I want more. I'm very. That's how I express myself, but it's fine. I respect it. Yeah.
Thank you. So I'm gonna have you scoot that way.
So he gets.
Let me bring you on up here. Come on up here with us.
Talk about it.
I'm just saying.
Talk about it.
You get to be soft spoken, but James can't be soft spoken.
All right. So any final questions between the two of you before we determine if we have a match?
So when you said her tattoos, is that too many? Because I have 5.
Invisible.
Are they visible?
Yeah, I can't tell.
I mean, if I were to wear something such as,
I think I see one
yeah,
here.
there's one here and on my shoulder, and then I have one on my arm.
Well, they're small. They're fine. They're fine.
Are you sure?
Yes.
He want her.
That's what he sees.
There's always
Okay.
exceptions for the rules.
And where do you live?
I live in Minneapolis.
Okay. Are you okay with long distance?
I am. Are you?
I am.
Where are you?
I'm actually in North Carolina.
Okay. All right, guys. I'm gonna ask my final question now. Okay. Is it a yes for you for him?
Yes.
Okay. And is it a yes for you for her?
Yes.
We got a match. I'll take the mic, and you guys can go on off. Hang on to. Ooh, let's make some noise for them, guys.
Hey, she ain't
catching that balloon. No.
Girl, you should have caught it. That's good.
She said that's good.
Okay, let's go ahead and bring out our next single guy. Hello, welcome in. I'll have to hold that. What's your name?
Dang! She ain't even get to say nothing.
Hi.
She didn't have. Wait, what the freak?
Okay.
Oh, okay. It was. I'm like, did she even have a balloon in her head?
Hey, let's go ahead and bring out our next single guy.
He walked in.
Hello, welcome in. I'll have to hold that. What's your name?
My name is Mark.
Mark, how old are you?
Dang.
38. And what do you do?
Dang.
I'm a federal agent.
Whoa.
Y'all gonna get done.
Whoa. He said, I'm taking cases. You, and you.
You better get a VPN.
Let's see if them taxes right when I get done. Yeah. Yeah, you want pop? I'm about to pop through your files. Yeah. Yeah. Jennifer. 724331. Okay. I'm taking cases. We gonna go through 401ks. We checking tax refunds, and you better have dependents like you saying. And I'm going through your laptop. I'm going through everything. You're done. You're done here. You'll never work another day in your life.
38. And what do you do?
I'm a federal agent, and I act part-time.
Oh, okay. And now what are some things I could do for fun?
Working out, bike riding. I go to the range all the time, shoot.
I believe you're a fed because this is a federal haircut, bro. Where's your fade at? This is a fed right here.
Leave him alone.
What is this? Is this a cliffhanger? This gotta be a fed. I'm gonna watch how I'm talking before he go through my computer.
You do it, but I don't.
But like, nah, this is a fed haircut. He ain't got no fade. He got a lineup, but he got like a Brady Bunch cap right here. He look like he been on 2319s, flipping out windows.
That is from Monsters.
Just things like that.
Nice. All right. So now what are some things you look for in a woman?
Maturity, security, intelligence,
securing the people.
Beauty. Those are some of the basics. Just the basics there.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And now what are some of your deal breakers?
Yeah, insecurity, immaturity, just pettiness, those type of things.
Okay, got it. So we did get some pop balloons. Let's go on over there, see why they ended up popping. Okay, let's start with your name and age first.
I'm Erica. I'm 35.
All right. Okay, and Erica, why did you end up popping your balloon?
I think just initial overall attraction. Yeah.
I'm about to be initially attracted to your government files. Watch after the show. You got me messed up.
I think the hair.
Oh, what?
The outfit looks good, but I think it's mostly the hair. Trying to figure it out. But you look nice.
No, I appreciate it.
Okay.
Thank you. Yeah.
Now, is Erica someone that's your type?
No, she's not, but she seems to be a really good person. I'm all about positivity. Yeah. So.
Yeah, you got to be positive. You get red lasered every morning you walk in.
Yeah.
So what makes her not really your type?
The tattoos, things like that. I mean, once again, she seems to be pretty mature, pretty intelligent, but the tattoos will probably just be a little bit more of something that I wouldn't look in a long term, Yeah. So, but she's cool.
I didn't mean to pause right with the pop, but his face looked crazy because he finna gentrify your whole hood after this video. You think you safe, gang? Everybody in this room is getting subpoenaed. Everybody is.
Let's go here.
Look at his face, Stop. Look. We working. Look at his face. Watch this. Watch his face expression the whole time.
Yeah, so, but she's cool.
It's fine. He just did the Kanye, bro. That was crazy.
Yo,
that was a Kanye response, bro.
Bro, he just activated, bro. Watch this.
Yeah, so, but she's cool.
It's fine.
Bro, I'm telling you, he got a scanner in his eyeball, bro. He's scanning people information.
Stop, bro.
Let's go here. Your name and age.
Farrah, 31.
All right. And Farrah, why did you end up popping your balloon?
I just didn't get the initial connection.
I feel
like
connect through your files.
The hair. It's not the hair, it's the part that's throwing me
part of your tax refund too.
But outside of that, he seems like a good person. I like your energy.
Yeah, I'm good on it.
Yeah, definitely.
Alrighty. So this too now coming for your hair. Like, does that happen to you often? No.
I mean,
he's coming for your neighborhood.
It's something I think it's my style might be a little bit different than what you're used to. So it's all good.
All right. Now, is she someone that's your type?
I really didn't get enough information to kind of, but she seems once again mature. Seems like a positive person. So yeah.
Thanks.
Your name and age.
Letitia, and I'm 30.
Okay. Letitia, why did you end up popping your balloon?
You're dressed nice. It's the side part.
Yeah.
You know,
Side
and I
part.
don't.
Let me see
I need
it.
the spark when I look
Side
for a man.
part.
I want to be able to, like, oh yeah, it's him right there. So I didn't get that spark from you. I'm sorry.
Turn your head the other way.
You show the people the side part because they all coming for you.
Oh, I told you he was a Fed. I mean, that's a super Fed.
Dang it.
Bro, every FBI agent got that haircut.
That's a Poindexter cut.
Look, they all got the part. She got the deep part, the side part. He got it right here. He got the. He got it right here. She got a middle part. There's a lot of black people in the FBI. Hold on, what the freak going on here? Oh, these are actors. Never mind. Look, he got the part too. Y'all clowning him, but this was part of the job. Assignment 82445.
It's a Carlton cut.
Nah. That's actually his code word. If you his code word is drop fade. If you say that, he activates.
Deep lines.
Your side part. Now, is she someone that you would approach if you saw her out?
She seems, once again, a cool person. You know, I'm all about positivity.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Departed Seas. Great Abyss. Grand Canyon.
Code name Great Divide.
Nile River.
Thank you. Name and age?
Nadira, and I'm 34.
All right. Nadira, why did you end up popping your balloon?
Honestly, I think I just would like you to be a little taller.
That's not.
Okay.
That's not your
And
choice.
how tall are you?
I'm 5'11".
5'11". How tall are you?
5'5", but
I almost punched my screen.
on heels. So I just feel like I want to look up. So yeah.
Y'all gotta take,
Hey.
take them heels off.
Hey, I got news for you, twin. When them heels come off, you are going to look up. You are going to look up.
Take me up. Take me up.
Is she someone that's your type?
She seems like a pretty cool person, you know, but not my type.
Not your type.
Yeah.
All right, buddy.
Thank you. Let's go here. Your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
Kalia, 28. I think you look good. I like your side part. It's cute.
Appreciate you.
I popped because of the tattoos. I plan to get plenty more. I have a few big ones and visible ones. I plan to get more. They're mostly on my legs and a little bit on my arms and stuff.
Cool.
So
Yeah.
I didn't want to pop, but
Yeah. No, it's so
I'm
good.
getting
Yeah.
tattoos. So
There you go. I got a trip planned to Vietnam in a
Yeah.
little bit. I'm gonna get a back tattoo, so it's all good. Yeah.
hey.
What you do all that for?
But
It's not a trip to Vietnam. He's going there on business.
it's more so just the aspect
Did you
of
get
like
fed a steak and a
the
lobster
physical
recently?
tattoos. And,
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're gonna be visible for
Yeah,
sure.
Yeah.
Wait, you going to Vietnam for a tattoo?
He pop. Don't they do like the Well, I'll be
Nah,
wrong,
he
but
getting a- he-
those traditional tattoos where they use the little.
What the? No.
Or
Well,
that-
actually, nah. A lot of places do that. Hold on, I was
Yeah.
about to say that sounds crazy, but nah.
Yeah.
What kind of tattoo do you need to go to Vietnam for?
Mm-hmm.
He finna get a barcode on his back.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm like looking like this. You can't tell.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes
He
sense.
finna get a Komodo dragon on his spine.
Okay, your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
My name is Gerald, and I'm 30. Dressed really nice. I don't mind the part. You mentioned getting a tattoo. I mean, everything you said sound great until you said that. So yeah, I was out.
Okay.
After that.
Okay, so you want no tattoos on your man?
No.
Yeah, I don't have any tattoos, but I just retired from the military, and it's one of those things that
Oh
I
my
on the
gosh,
bucket list.
he's a super threat. My gosh. The military gave him up and the FBI scooped you up? You're a super threat. What the freak? Nah.
Feel me?
Got it. Okay.
All right.
Now, she's someone that you would go for?
Yeah, she seems like a really good person. Yeah.
The freak?
Yeah, cute, petite, all of that. She's a winner.
You telling me the military dropped you off and the FBI said, we'll take him?
No, he said cute, petite. He doesn't have no
drop.
tattoos.
Yeah.
Are tattoos like a no-go for deal breaker for you?
I mean, it depends on how big it is, where the location's at, and all of that. So
He getting a tiger on his back.
We can work on that.
Oh, okay. So do you want your balloon back?
yes.
Okay.
Let's get the
Yeah.
balloon.
Alright, we get somewhere.
Code name Sleeping
Don't hit
Serpent.
Arlette now.
It's code name Sleeping Serpent.
Ooh, that was a good catch for me. Okay. All right,
slithers
we'll be
beyond
back.
enemy
Let's go
lines.
over here. Your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
My name is Millie. I'm 33, and I just wasn't feeling it when he came out. You're not bad looking. You're very handsome. I feel you with the part. I wasn't feeling the part, but I understand swag, so that's cool. You got style.
Swagger.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's someone that's your type.
She's not pretty cool. She's a really cool person.
Oh,
I actually like her style. But no, and the way you articulated that, awesome. Awesome. But anyway, just not necessarily
Hey, just
my
throw
type,
up.
but I'm
Not
proud of
going
you.
back.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right, let's go back to our
I don't need
unpopped
to know
balloon
it.
over here.
Could've
So,
been a
do you
code.
all
I
have
don't
any
need to know the
questions
code.
for one another?
What's
ain't
your
affiliate.
relationship like
You was
with
in the
God?
gifted program. You should know.
So I was raised preacher's kid.
No, I
So I
don't like
think
that.
I'm a little
No. I don't like that answer. The side part giving him a message. Watch this. He had to calibrate. Look, the side part activated to give him the code. Look.
Just,
What are the blacks like?
preacher's kid.
Stop, bro.
So I think I'm a little bit rebellious with the side part here. Now I'm joking.
Okay.
But yeah, I grew up in the church.
Stop pausing it.
Have a relationship with God. Yes.
Okay. And what's your daily life look like with God? Are you reading the Bible? Are you praying? Like, what does that look like?
Daily prayer, consistent.
Okay.
Yeah.
And do you know your purpose in life? What are you meant to do here on earth?
Yeah. Service to others, protecting others, my family, people of this country, and kind of we can go further and further in that, but I'll just leave it at that. We kind of would go into those two areas that you normally don't really talk about too much on a
Yeah, because there's some stuff he can't say.
initial encounter.
Code
That'd be
red, top secret.
religion and politics, right? But yeah.
Okay. Do you have any children?
Yes, I do.
Okay. How many?
I have 2 kids, 21 and 16.
Dang.
Okay.
You said 21 and 16?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
How old are you again?
I'm 39.
She's 31.
39 minus 21. Yeah, this kid is 18.
All right.
Yeah.
So what was it for you?
I think it's the age difference. Maybe I'm 30 and you have a 21-year-old.
Yeah.
I think that's a little odd for me.
Okay. Okay. Got it. Cool. Thank you.
All right.
All right, let's head on back. Well, that is all of the balloons popped, unfortunately, but thank you so much for coming on. Let's give it up for him, ladies. Take the mic. Thank you.
Y'all messed up.
Bro, right after they get out the show, when they all in the parking lot, a big black truck is going to swing by, doors going to fling open, and a duffel bag will be thrown out of it. Do not touch the bag. Do not touch the bag.
Okay, let's go ahead and bring out our next single guy.
2 for
Hello,
1.
welcome in. What's your name?
Dang.
Hello, my name is Johnny.
Johnny, how old are you?
Welcome back.
34.
34. Okay, what do you do?
I am a risk taker. I'm a road runner. I'm an entrepreneur.
Okay.
I'm a businessman.
Johnny,
you
Why?
everybody came out on timing, and you just came in, I'm a risk taker. Like, freak, man.
Oh, why are you scaring them away?
I'm a road runner. I'm an entrepreneur.
Okay.
I'm a businessman. And last but not least, I'm a personal trainer.
Nice. Alrighty.
Get all
So
that.
what are some things you like to do for fun?
I like to do a lot for fun. I'm a big hiker, because I moved out here to Phoenix because I love mountains and hiking, working out. It's a big fitness community out here.
Yeah.
It's easier to stay fit because you don't got to hibernate in the winter. I like to go out to eat. I love seafood boils. You know, all y'all know y'all love seafood boils, so don't even. But I like to do, drink smoothies, work out.
Okay. Nice.
Other habits, smoke a little bit. Just a little bit of everything.
Dang, Johnny, you came in, bro. How you come in and the car already on fire and you just drove into a gas tank? Like, dang, dude.
I ain't gonna lie, I mean, sure, it is what it is.
So now, what do you look for in a woman, Johnny?
I look for a woman that know how to listen, respect her man. I know that, God is first, but, when it comes to leadership, it's, if you want a man to protect and provide, you got to respect him to a degree and,
Okay.
Let him lead.
Got it. Now, what are some of your deal breakers?
Deal breakers is someone that is just straight up atheist or don't believe in God, don't have any kind of faith. If you don't work out or at least keep up with your body, if you don't like to have fun, like I like to, go out of town, just that's about it.
That's good. Okay. So we got some pop balloons. Let's go on over to see why they ended up popping.
Okay.
They all pop.
It's because you just had 3 dudes come out. The last dude only got hold because of his side part in his hair. Other than that, all 3 of those dudes came out with a level of maturity. Like you dealing with grown men type energy. And then you came in, I'm a risk taker.
I'm a road runner.
It's like, bro.
All right. Your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
I'm Erica. I'm 35. And honestly, you said you're 34 and you're a road runner. Yeah.
Oh, see.
Like, what does that mean?
Okay,
What
so
you doing?
I'm glad you said that because I knew it was gonna come up. But the name of one of my business is called Road Runners Rentals. I do Toros, Airbnbs, and I transfer.
Then why didn't you say that? You came in here joking.
It's not like, okay, listen, Johnny, road runners, like you saying I'm a road runner, people aren't gonna equate that with
to your
business.
business.
Now, if you say like you a YouTuber, okay, you do content on YouTube, cool. But you can't say just road runner. Oh, goodness, Johnny.
Gosh.
Johnny.
Things from place to place using another app called YouShip. I combined it to one big.
So then why didn't you
company,
say
Road
that?
Runners.
Why did you?
I like
I'm
to
a
say
risk
I'm a road
taker,
runner because
road
of that,
runner.
All right, I see you, black man.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm glad you clarified. That was just a little scary for me, but I'm still gonna pass just because you're a little younger than me. I have 2 kids, and I kind of want to settle down and then travel with my man, and but you're so young and you still have a lot. Do you have kids?
I have a son.
Oh, you do? Yeah. So you're just a little young. Yeah.
I get it.
That's all. But you're handsome. You're well spoken. I'm proud of you for your business. I think that's important to say. So yeah.
Appreciate it.
Snow.
You're beautiful as well. I know. I know how I go. I'm sorry for cutting you off, Arlette. But you're objectively beautiful. All the women here, I'm kind of shocked. I'm sorry, I'm stuttering. But everybody's objectively beautiful. Nobody can tell y'all not. So.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. That's so sweet of you.
Thank you. Let's go on over here. All right. Your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
Farrah 31, and I popped because I didn't know what a road runner was either.
Yeah, you probably should have led with talking about the business before you just.
I'd rather you a shameless plug than did that to yourself.
Yeah, you shot yourself in the foot, bro.
Your career kind of caught me off guard, and I'm just looking for somebody that, you sound unsure about what you really are looking for. But I do love Nirvana. I love your dimples, and yeah.
So you said he sounds unsure?
He sounds kind of unsure. He was like, as long as she's not atheist, and, I wanted to hear a little bit more from you.
I mean, you could have kept your balloon and asked me more. I mean, it's kind of nerve-wracking, sometimes you might have something planned, but then oh yeah, I forgot to say it. So,
that's true.
It's a couple of more deal breakers for me, and it's a couple of more things that I look for in a woman. But you know, like I said, I was thrown off guard because all this beauty up here, you know.
Yeah.
That's it. But you know, I'm easy to communicate with. That's another thing I like in a woman, like someone that's easy to communicate with, and not just easy, that you both have good communication skills together. Right. You don't first resort to arguing or anything like that, you know.
That's true. That's true.
So communication is key. So just, you know, you get your balloon back if you want. You know, I don't got nothing on the table left. I need somebody to get their balloon back. You gotta have a show.
I'm gonna pass this time. I'm gonna pass.
It's all good.
But I love your dimples and Nirvana's lit.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, let's go in here. Your name and age, and why'd you end up popping your balloon?
Letitia, and I'm 30.
And why'd you pop your balloon?
Oh, I'm sorry. Did you say you were a smoker?
You know what? I slowed down a lot, but
oh, you're coming. Oh, brother.
You already said it, but you know.
Brother. It's gonna come off desperate. You don't want to come off desperate. You want to come off confident. It's gonna come off desperate now that you starting to switch up and change up what you standing on.
I do still partake. I'm not gonna lie. If anybody know me, they know I'm an honest man. I do still smoke a little bit, but I slowed down from like a half ounce a day to like not even always an eighth a day. So like I said I was gonna stop by the time my son turned 3.
How old is your son?
2.
Okay. Well, I don't do no smoking at all.
I get it. I mean, I understand that. I just want to come be transparent about everything. You feel me?
And I like the outside, but I'm not hiking nobody's mountain. I'm sorry.
No, that's
I'm not running from no bears, no nothing. I'm not.
We don't have bears in our mountains.
Yeah, I
maybe a rattlesnake.
I've seen a couple of snakes.
Yeah.
You know, I used to take whole groups of people, and I've seen it all.
A little scorpion here or there, but no bears. Definitely no bears.
No bears. I ain't seen no bears not here.
All right, now she's someone that's your type.
She's very beautiful.
Thank you.
I like, you know, you put together really well. I like the hair. It's giving me like Chung-Li vibes or something like that, you know, like Chung-Li out here. Very beautiful.
Thank you.
And yeah, she's definitely someone I would consider.
And you are
handsome. If she didn't pop my balloon, that is. But you know. Okay. But thank you.
Thank you.
Nice to meet you.
Let's go here. Your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
Nadira, and I'm 34. I think it's the initial attraction, and then I think I would just prefer my man to be a little more dressed. There's nothing wrong with your outfit. I like your personality. You seem like you have really good energy, but I think I would want just a little more polished as far as like an outfit and what you're wearing.
Okay.
Yeah.
And yeah, I kind of expected that. Like I said, I'm just go come in, be more comfortable, be myself, because I like to go off the personality, not just looks. But I don't think I look bad. I just don't think I'm dressed up formal. I'm looking at it like I'm going to maybe the club.
If he said, I'm praying that when I unpause, he don't say the club, bro, because
he is.
Because brother, you're supposed to dress to impress.
No, they dress to go to the club after this.
Yeah, you're supposed to be dressed to impress. Your first impression, you're supposed to show them the best presentation of the man that they're going to get, or at least a solid representation. You're not supposed to be dressed like you about to go to the skate park, like you about to chill with the bros, like you finna go to the club. Like, it goes both ways. This goes towards the women too.
I look bad. I just don't think I'm dressed up formal. I'm looking at it like I'm going to maybe the club or something. Not I'm going on a formal date to go to a nice restaurant.
I don't
because it's not like an intimate. It's intimate, but it's not as intimate like just me and you. So like I can dress up and I can clean up. I did it for years because I used to work in, you know, a corporate setting.
You probably should have did it
today.
Yeah, I don't do the club at all. So
yeah.
I don't either. I just.
What did you say?
Bro didn't switched up. All right, you switched up like
Johnny.
3, bro.
Johnny.
Hey, I like to smoke, but I'm trying to cut back on smoking. I don't really smoke for real. I'm dressed up like I'm about to go to the club, but I don't even go to the club for real. Like, come on, bro.
Oh.
I dressed up like a club setting for here, but I don't go out in club or anything like that. I used to.
Why are you coming to find love dressed as if you're going to the club? Oh my gosh, Johnny.
maybe be more mindful with that, because
I got to be me. I didn't. A couple of people told me to dress up, and I'm like, I'm gonna wear what I want to wear. I want to wear all. I want to wear all black and some Jordans. So that's what I'm gonna wear. I appreciate it though.
No problem. Now, she's someone that's your type.
She's very beautiful, but I wouldn't say my type, just because like I'm more like the slim fit, and it's not that you're not very beautiful. It's just that. I like the skinny minis. You're not overweight or anything like that. But it's just like I like petite. Like that's just.
I got meat on me, and
but
I live in Houston, so
exactly. Nah, and it ain't nothing wrong with that. Like you're very beautiful. I would definitely give you, a try, but it's not necessarily my type per se.
I respect it.
Got it.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, your name and age, and why'd you end up popping your balloon?
Kalia, I'm 28. I popped because of initial attraction. Nothing was kind of drawing me in. I think you're real cool and everything. Like, I like your hustle and what you do. I smoke too. Like, we have things in common, but I feel like it's one of the things where the attraction might come if we spend more time together or something.
Okay. Let's see here.
I understand that. I mean, I'm a little bit rough around the edges, but once you get to know me, I'm a real one,
Yeah.
And it's cool that you smoke. Like I said, I'm trying to quit a little bit, or at least slow down for now, and quit by the
smoke a lot, so
yeah.
He's trying to stop.
I'm trying. I will eventually, but life be hard, and then people. Yeah. Sometimes you got to unwind and just. I work 18 hours a day every day. So I gotta.
Whoa. Dang. I respect it, but dang.
You work 18 hours a day every day, but you also have a kid. Where's the time for sleep, and then where's the time for the relationship?
How you got time to smoke?
Yeah, don't that stuff stay in your system for like a cool minute?
Yeah.
I don't know about that. I don't know, bro. Your lifestyle is getting
your work-life balance hours is not making sense.
Yeah, it's getting a little confusing, bro.
Hopefully, you ain't got to keep working those kind of hours, cause
that's horrible. I hope you do okay out there, brother.
Yeah.
Have something to smoke to make me go to sleep. I'm working hard.
Understand.
Okay.
So now, Johnny, she's someone that's your type.
She's very beautiful. You look familiar. You look like somebody. I thought I knew you at first when I first came out here, but I'm like, no, that ain't her. So
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's all I can say. But yeah, you very, very beautiful.
Thank you.
Like I said, everybody out here beautiful.
Thanks. Thank you.
Black don't crack. Black is beautiful.
Sure don't. All right, your name and age, and why'd you end up popping your balloon?
My name is Gerald, and I'm 30 years old. Just wasn't my type. I didn't feel that, I guess, initial spark whenever he came out. But yeah, and I would prefer you be a little bit more dressed up.
A little bit more dapper.
If you're coming on to a dating show like this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I kind of expected that. I was hoping like maybe I'd get at least 1 or 2 balloons. I kind of expected.
Wait, so you expected that if you didn't come dress up, you were going to get negative results from it, and then you had counsel tell you, "Hey, gang, don't go like that. It's not gonna go well," and you still did it.
I think what makes it even worse is that he was already on the show previously.
And he should have known what to expect.
Yeah, because you can tell just by like how the men in his lineup dressed, it could have been a clear indicator like, okay, maybe more formal is the way to go. But amen.
This is one of those things where you did the damage to yourself.
I kind of expected some pops, but you know how I go. But next time, maybe I'll take y'all advice and just swallow my pride and just like dress up. I dressed up for so many years. Like I just got so tired of it dressing up every day. Like I worked at the finance company up in North Scottsdale, and I dressed up every day trying to look crispy and everything. And now I just be wanting to be comfortable. That's it.
I understand.
Yeah, but this is you're
burnt out.
I didn't wear joggers at least. I didn't wear joggers and slippers. I at least put on some shoes and jeans. But all the fellas out here looking crispy, so I know I'm looking slacking compared to them. So I get it.
All right, now Johnny, is she someone that's your type?
She's very beautiful. I know I say I like skinny mini, but you real lean and fit. But
I am.
But nothing wrong with that. You got a beautiful face. Your hair look good. makeup. You know, you just look a little bit younger than you said. 30.
I'm 30. Yeah.
Yeah, you look actually a little bit younger, but that's a good thing. Like I said, so very beautiful.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Sad part is he didn't even need to do much to the fit. He just needed a better shirt. The pants is fine. The sneakers is cool. You could throw sneakers with some kid, like with a nice dress shirt. Yeah. Like he just did like a nice, clean little button-up shirt, and he'd have been fine.
All right, your name and age and why you ended up popping your balloon.
How she got?
My name is Millie. I'm 33, and I didn't feel it like they say a spark, but you give like brother vibes for me. I like and not saying you're not grown, but I like grown man energy, like, and yeah.
Okay. All right.
I get it. I'm kind of young for my age. I'm like a acquired taste. Like, you might crave me sometimes, or sometimes you might not want to be around me, but it's all good, you know. We all can be friends. I mean, we don't gotta match up. No.
And I'm 420 friendly too, so.
Okay.
And I'm a chef, so and I know you on your fitness.
I'm a chef too.
Oh, you're a chef?
I'm a certified chef. I was a chef since high school.
Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up.
Yeah, culinary art school and everything.
Now, is Millie someone that's your type?
She's very beautiful. I'm looking at your eyes. I like your eyes. You got some very nice eyes, nice lips. Like I said, like I'm into training and fitness. So like when I'm looking for a mate, like I'm really looking for them to be on the level as me and work
Like
as hard
fitness?
as me on their fitness. Yeah.
Oh
And
yeah, I'm thick.
Yeah, you
I'm
thick, and you got it. You know what I'm saying.
Homegrown.
But I can get you 100% right. You know what I'm saying. Like you good, but you know
It's-
whatever your fitness goals is, I
Yeah,
can help you get there.
I got some fitness goals, but
For sure.
I'm not trying to be skinny.
You don't have to
mini.
be.
I'm not
Everybody got
trying to be
their own,
slim. I like
you know.
being thick, but I do want to tone. But I like being thick, so I love it.
Thank you. All right, Johnny, let's head on
She's been on the show
back.
before,
You
too.
can turn around. Don't worry. All right, so that is all the balloons popped, unfortunately, but we do thank you so much for coming on. Let's give it up for him, ladies. I'll take the mic. Thank you.
He did it to himself.
All right, let's go ahead and bring out our next single guy. Hello, welcome
See,
in.
look at the competition, bro. You didn't you did it to yourself.
What's your name?
Doing? Freddy.
Freddy, how old
Back
are
home,
you?
I go by Freddy Spaghetti, and I'm 36 years old, ladies.
All right, and what do you do?
I do work for the city of St. Petersburg for my career, and I'm an entrepreneur.
Okay, what do you like to do for fun?
I'm kind of a chill guy. I like to go to Barnes and Noble. I like to go to the
Barnes and
gym. I
Nobles?
work out a lot.
Okay.
I go to the beach a lot.
All right, so what are some things you look for in a woman?
For my women, I like for my women to be a virtuous woman, know what she wants, patient, kind, very goofy, and has a great sense of humor.
Okay, and now what are some of your deal breakers?
My deal breakers would be if she smokes, if she gambles, if she's not a good listener,
Okay.
and if she don't know how to follow her man.
All right, so we did get some pops. Let's go on over there and see why they ended up popping. All right, your name and age.
My name is Letitia, and I'm 30.
Okay, and Letitia, why did you end up popping your balloon?
I'm a gambler. I've been a gambler my whole life, and I'm in crypto. So some people think that as gambling, and I'm going to casino tonight. So, so I wouldn't be for you.
Okay. So I know so she's a gambler, but is she someone that's your type?
I mean, yeah, she meets my physical attraction.
Okay.
She's very pretty.
Thank you.
I like what she got on. She's ideal.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. We did get another pop down over here. Your name and age.
Millie, I'm 33.
Right. And Millie, why did you end up popping your balloon?
He said he don't want a smoker. I'm not a heavy smoker, but I do indulge in marijuana. And with my line of work, I'm always in the kitchen, and I just be vibing. I like my R&B. I spark up something, and I get down in the kitchen, and that's just what I do.
Okay. No, she's someone that's your type.
Yeah, I like the hips on her. Nice skin complexion, pretty teeth. She all right?
Thank you. And we did get another one back over here. Your name and age.
Farrah, 31.
All right. And Farrah, why did you end up popping your balloon?
Are you in Petersburg? Where?
Yes.
That's why. I don't really want anything long distance.
Girl, what?
You people, you people, you people.
Where are you from and why did you come on the show?
You better be an Arizona native. And even then,
you know what the show is.
This is how you know people just apply to this show and y'all don't really watch the show. You don't really watch the show.
It asks you on
the application.
Are you open to long distance?
This is how you know people don't really watch the show, especially when the two hosts that you're excited to be on their show have openly disapproved of people coming on complaining about long distance. The host of the show do not support people complaining about long distance, and you came on here and said you don't like long distance. This is how you know people just be on stuff.
And you're California. California, okay.
So you traveled.
All right. Yeah. Got it. No,
We don't claim her. Our state don't claim her. We don't claim her, bro. She just made us look bad. We don't claim her, bro. She from California. Like, she not from California.
Someone that's your type?
Yes, I like what she got on. I like her tattoo, pretty face, nice smile.
Thank you. Very cool. Let's head on back this way. So we do have 4 ladies left. Go ahead.
That's what I'm saying.
All those other men were long distance.
She just made us look bad, bro.
Go ahead and ask them a question to help you narrow it down.
Well, no, she made herself
Okay,
look bad.
so
Not Cali.
one of my questions would be, from your last relationship, what was your biggest takeaway?
Okay, what was your biggest takeaway from your last relationship?
Accountability.
We'll start here. Name and age first.
Erica, I'm 35.
If I hear I learned to, I invest too much in people, or I'm too nice, or I don't know when to tell people no, or what's the other generic one that they?
Caring.
I'm too caring. Sometimes I love too hard. Those are the most fakest answers ever.
And my biggest takeaway was I want somebody that is as ambitious as I am. I don't like complacency. I think that I just was a little bit more ambitious than he was. And then I think that was my biggest takeaway. Somebody who wants the same things I want out of life.
Let's go on over here. Your name and age. And
whenever people say these answers, I just think you're full of hot air.
And the answer to his question.
Nadira, and I'm 34. I would say giving people the benefit of the doubt.
You're full of hot air. You're full of hot air. You think you're single in your 30s because you're too ambitious? Really? You think that men are not attracted to ambition? Really? You think you're single and you're 30 plus because you give people the benefit of the doubt too much? That's why you're single?
Which is a fair thing to do, up to a certain extent. But
if I know that you're gonna give me the benefit of the doubt more often, wouldn't that make me not want to be with you because I know you're gonna give me the benefit of the doubt in things I do more often? So wouldn't the people who are people that people take advantage of for the benefit of the doubt, wouldn't they have a higher likely of being in relationships, whether they're bad or good, because they're doing that? Because people are opportunists?
I think when people show you who they are, you should believe them, especially if they're consistent in showing you who they are. So that was a big takeaway from my last relationship. Yeah.
And over here, name and age and answer to his question.
Kalia, 28. I would kind of say same thing as her a little bit, just finding a balance between having grace and benefit of the doubt and also knowing like your own boundaries and what you're not okay with.
And over here, name and age and answer to his question.
My name is Gerald and I'm 30. I would say my biggest takeaway would be not being with someone that I'm not equally yoked with. Our purpose didn't align, and I knew that was something. I knew he wasn't going to be my husband, so I couldn't be with him anymore.
Okay.
Let's head on back, and then let's throw that question right back at you. What was your major takeaway from your last relationship?
I feel like my biggest takeaway was jumping right into the romantic part of the relationship and not becoming friends. And I was built to, take things slow, and we just really hit it off really fast instead of like taking our time.
Okay.
You see the difference between? You see the difference?
The difference between a man's answer and the women's answer is so crazy, bro. Oh, my Lord in heaven, how you have created a wonderful earth with beautiful creatures, and we have done everything to just muck it up. Man.
All right. Well, let me hand you a pick because we are going to switch it on over to you now. I'll have you hold on to that. And I'm going to have you pop one balloon.
It's tough.
All right. So why did you have your balloon unpopped?
I'm really just hearing him out and seeing, you know, what he has to say.
Okay. Is he someone that's physically your type?
No, I wouldn't typically go with, yeah.
Okay. And why not?
What?
Usually someone that's more a little athletic body type, is usually what I go for. He has the height, dressed very well, but yeah, I'll say that.
Got it. Thank you. Now, why'd you end up popping her balloon?
She's very beautiful. I just really wasn't drawn to her like the other women.
Okay.
So that's why.
Perfect. Thank you. Okay.
That's not an athletic build?
No.
We just saying anything.
His suit is not tailored enough. So
We
you can see his pecs and triceps and biceps and lateral seps and quadrilateral seps and seps.
You could tell that he's athletic. That's the sad part. But I guess.
Let's head on back. And we've got 3 ladies left now. Go ahead and ask them another question.
My second question would be, what are 3 intrinsic values that you bring in a relationship with your partner?
Okay. We'll start there and come back. 3 intrinsic values you bring to a relationship? Okay.
Intrinsic values. I think I'm a safe place for my man, for whoever is around me. I'm a safe place. I'm understanding. And I think I have that patience that it takes to really grow and build with someone.
Okay.
And I think those are pretty valuable to bring in a relationship.
Okay.
Okay, let's hear from you over here.
Okay. I would say I'm definitely nurturing. I would say I'm very dependent, and I think I'm very empathetic, and I think that understanding is really important in a relationship. So yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, something he wants to say.
And last but not least, over here.
I think I'm supportive. Definitely a nurturer. I know I think as women, we're all natural nurturers.
Be surprised.
And
just because God gave it to us don't mean we use it. You'll be surprised.
passion and understanding. I don't believe in holding grudges, and I believe in understanding why something occurred before getting upset or angry. So compassion and understanding for sure. Mm-hmm.
All right. It is time to pop one balloon whenever you're ready. You guys are making it tough for him.
Ladies are all beautiful for sure.
Yes.
Looking at them toes. Oh.
All right. Got a little piece on your boot there. There you go. All right. So why did you have your balloon unpopped?
I think I just wanted to hear some more. I wanted to definitely, if potentially, ask some questions. But I like that he had very thought out questions. So yeah.
Okay. So he's someone that's physically your type?
Yeah, I would say so.
Okay, got it. And why did you end up popping her balloon?
I had to pop one, to be honest, and the other 2 ladies, I'm a little bit more physically attracted to.
Okay. Cool. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All righty. So let's go ahead and have the ladies open up to you guys. Any questions for him? You got questions? All right.
I'm sorry, I can't remember if you said if you had children or not.
I do have one 16-year-old son. That's my little superstar.
Okay, how is your relationship with his mother?
We have a very good co-parenting relationship.
And how long have y'all been not together?
He's 16. We haven't been together since he was 3.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Good question.
Yeah.
All right, let's head down over here. Any questions over here?
Yeah, what would you say, or why do you think you're ready for a relationship now? Like as far as growth from your last relationship?
Being that I had time to understand myself, give myself time to grow, I actually look at, the areas where I needed the most work in. I took accountability. I'm more patient. I'm more of not allowing my emotions to take control, but actually make logical decisions and be more of a listener. So that's the areas where I grew the most.
Okay. Good. Nice.
You're good?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay.
I do have one question before
go for it.
So, in a relationship, how would you encourage and support your man spiritually?
Okay, ready?
I think it's about understanding him first, his personality, what he thrives off of, his background. I think it's all encompassing, right? And then if y'all have a good relationship, then she can be supportive of you and whatever you need and whatever your needs are. So however y'all learn each other, however she feels like she needs to show up for you, I think that's important. Yeah, I think that's my answer.
Let's go over here. All right.
Spiritually as in like religious, spiritual, or just
Christian.
Christian. It's kind of like what she said, understanding who your man is, what he needs.
Go back.
It's kind of like what she just
Christian.
Christian.
I don't know what you expected. It's almost like the host and the producer are Christian on the program.
It's kind of like what she said, understanding who your man is, what he needs on the journey that he's on. And then the other half of that is your woman knowing herself, loving herself so that she can show up for you and be 100% for you, support you in your journey, find where you may lack, what you may need help with, things of that nature to keep you pushing, help you reach your goals, hit your marks.
What is your religious belief?
I grew up Christian, Baptist. I pray all day, every day to God. I believe there's only one God. I feel like I'm kind of on a journey to get deeper into religion, Christianity on my own, outside of going to church with my family because that's what we were doing.
Gotcha.
And we'll throw that question to you over here as well. He said, what are your religious beliefs?
I'm spiritual. I grew up in a Christian household, my mother and my father. I'm not religious. I do believe in God. He's definitely had a presence in my life and my family's life. And I do pray. But that's my religious belief. Answer your question.
Okay, it is time to pop now.
Can I ask one more question?
All right, go ahead.
All right, so, this is a big question. Earlier I said I like my women to be, goofy, have a sense of humor. So if you can remember the movie Friday, can you give me one quote from that movie? I gotta hear it.
All right.
It's top flight security of the world, Craig.
Put some hot sauce on my burrito, baby.
Holy moly donut shop. Holy moly donut shop.
Let's start there and come back. All right. What's your quote from Friday?
Every time I come to the kitchen, you up in the kitchen. I want some hog maw. I want some pig feet. You better put some water on that. He told him to put some water on the cereal, bro. Barbecue tastes so good,
hard.
make you want to slap your mama. Do it to Willie. Hey, mama.
Okay, oh, you're ready then. Go ahead.
I feel like I want to give you something from Friday after next, if that's okay.
That works too.
Okay.
It's still Friday. Do it.
Don't be sorry, girl. Be careful.
Take your time.
Why are you putting us on the spot like that?
It's a funny question.
I like the part where Day Day jumps over the couch, like, rent money? Who got the rent money?
I like that. I like that.
Okay. We'll be back. Let's go over here.
What's up,
Okay,
chocolate drop?
over here.
What's up, Big Perm? I mean,
You
Big
ain't got to
Worm.
lie, Craig. You ain't got to lie.
I love that one. It's a good one.
Hey, Miss
All right.
Parker.
We've heard from two wonderful ladies. You heard a lot about them. Ask questions. It is time to pop now.
If you want
I know it's
somebody that practices, you chose the wrong one, sir.
Sorry.
All right. So, Kalia, why'd you have your balloon unpopped?
You seem cool. I like the goofy.
Yeah, if that God part was like super heavy for you, you about to be in for some astrological surprises.
That you like. So I feel like that's like one of the main things that I need in a relationship. So I feel like there was something that I could build on.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then, so why'd you end up popping hers?
I mean, she's gorgeous. She's definitely attractive. 11 out of 10. But the other lady is a little taller. So, if we do happen to have kids.
Oh, you sure she don't want kids. Terrible assessment of character, and you should have asked because one, you're a Christian. She don't practice Christianity. She practices astrology. Two, you want kids. She do not want kids.
She want to travel the world, Craig.
You just hit two negatives, brother.
Smart, right. Trying to make a basketball team, huh?
That's it.
All right, thank you.
Well, I got news for you, twin.
So I'm going to have you step on over there. I'm going to bring you right on over here. Guys, do you have any final question? Just one, if you have one. If you don't, that's okay too.
Realistically, what is your goals in the next couple of years as far as marriage is concerned?
My first goal would be to find my partner and, like I say, just become friends, get to know them, get to know their family, their friends, and really explore how we can like grow as a couple. And that'll be the start. As far as marriage, I do believe in monogamy. I'm a Christian. I do believe in being loyal and committed to my partner, and that's about it.
Ask about
You said I can only ask one. I can ask another one. Okay. Yeah.
Can she answer the same question?
Yeah, of course. If that's your one question, y'all only get one up here.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
a great question.
you should have threw
I'm
the
definitely
assist,
looking for
Arlette.
something committed and stable, monogamous. And I definitely do believe in being friends first. I think that's the foundation, the basis of
This
everything,
is
if
not
it's
a
going to work.
match at all.
But I do want to be married, like, within the next 5 years. So that's a goal of mine.
I definitely agree.
Okay.
Like we're getting older, so like I say, once the foundation part gets right, we can definitely tie the knot.
Oof.
That is definitely-
Unless she suddenly is fine with having more kids, bro, this is like
Which can happen. It can happen.
man, this is like seeing a car crash. Like,
Tell me if you don't like me. Don't waste my time. It's okay.
Honestly, like you God's masterpiece. So I
you.
really like what I'm looking at right now.
Oh,
So-
thank you. Thank
And
you.
you're funny, so for sure.
I'm going to ask my final question then, guys. Is it a yes for you for him?
It's a yes.
And is it a yes for you for her?
Yes.
We got a match! I'll take the mic.
3.
And you guys can go on up. Make some noise for them, ladies.
Yeah.
It was 9.
I don't think that's a real match because she stressed that not wanting kids thing the whole episode. She stressed it. So
exceptions.
I look forward to that catch up.
Thank you, everyone, for tuning into this episode of Pop the Balloon or Find Love. If you'd like to be featured in any...
Hey, shout out to Arlette. Yeah, it was 3.
Okay.
Hey, this was a more mature lineup of men, though. Homeboy, at the end, I think you was looking at attraction, like physical attraction, more than you were looking at like all the answers. You didn't ask the important questions that you should have asked. She was more of your match than the last one.
Yeah, if you're trying to have kids, but you never know that that lady might change her mind.
Right, she might. Yeah. She might. And I'm saying, I feel like if he watches this episode over, he gonna see. You chose. I mean, shout out to you. I hope you make it. But hey, sorry for the long video. We talk a lot, but that's why y'all come here in the first place. If you don't want us to talk, what you here for? All right, y'all. Peace.
Bye.